live on 2K Sports. Well, it was the Chicago Bulls winning their last game against Orlando.
They just weren't challenged. I mean,
the Cavaliers. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Joakim Noah is checked in for Gasol. Portis comes in for Taj Gibson. Mirotic is checked in for McDermott. That's Felton in for Derrick Rose. So for Chicago right now, we've got Nikola Mirotic. Felton is out there with Jimmy Butler. Then there's Noah. Nice shot by Portis. Cleveland's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Earlier, Doris Burke spoke with head coach Fred Hoiberg. What did you find out, DB?
Coach had nothing but praise for his players, saying they played as well as I've ever seen them play. Everyone is making the right decisions, and honestly, they're playing so well, they don't even need a coach right now. That's an interesting sentiment, guys.
All right, Doris, thanks. Shots good by Butler.
and his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Dellavedova kicks to Freak. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
I tell you what, I think he'd be happy if he can continue to get looks like that.
The shot by Butler, nobody around. Nice open look, but it's no good. Shumpert against Butler. And it's Shumpert penetrating off the pick. And here's Fry from the arc, and that one's good.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
59 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Felton with the ball. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Evans against Noah. Back to Felton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shot off the pick. Got a piece of it. 32 seconds left in the first quarter. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. .30 seconds left to play in the first. They swipe it. Here's Dellavedova, and the go-ahead bucket, no good. Chicago's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And here is Felton. Pass to Mirotic. Jumper off the screen. That's good, and so Felton has the assist there. Mirotic has got his first basket. Here's Dellavedova. A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. Bulls lead by 3. We caught up with Kyrie Irving earlier, and he talked a little bit about expectations for himself and his teammates.
We expect so much out of each other every single night.
Kyrie reminding us that it's not just the expectations of the fans and the media he and LeBron deal with, but also, and Clark, perhaps the most demanding of all, are the expectations they've got for each other. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Joakim Noah is checked in for Gasol. Portis comes in for Taj Gibson. Mirotic is checked in for Doug McDermott. And it's Butler in for Raymond Felton. So for Chicago right now, Rose is the 1 with Butler as the 2. Mirotic is out there with Portis. And it's Noah in at the 5 spot. Down to 5 on the shot clock. On its way from Rose for 2. Misses off the right iron.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Freak passes to Fry. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. This is his first free throw of the game. Free throw good from Fry.
2 shots.
No good on the second free throw. The Bulls leading by 5. Rose with the ball. Out defended by Freak. Noah with a screen for Rose. Rose can't get that one to fall. For the Cleveland Cavaliers, they won their last contest, that game against New York.
And in that game, guys, I mean, the beneficiary of what was some very lackluster defense being played against them.
Agreed, guys. It was really quite shocking and disappointing how many free runs to the hoop they got.
Outside Butler. Noah with a screen on Shumpert. And Butler, here we go. Evans with some nice D.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there, and I'm sure he appreciated it.
Dellavedova dishes to Freak. Feeds to Dellavedova. They set the pick. Here's Freak. And the shot falls short this time. Chicago leading by 5. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Rose up on top. Butler on the wing. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. And that's now 7 points for Butler.
A splendid pass that time by Rose.
Here's Dellavedova. He's covered by Rose. Dellavedova kicks to Freak. A baseline J. The clock runs out, and we're heading. And the third quarter about ready to get underway.
Checking out the game LeBron is having. He has 8 points, and he's picked up 6 points from behind the arc.
I love the rhythm his outside stroke has produced today.
Big group substitution here for Cleveland. Channing Frye's checked in for Thompson. Shumpert comes in for James. Freaks checked in for J.R. Smith. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Kyrie Irving. Chicago also making some changes. Joakim Noah is checked in for Gasol. Portis comes in for Taj Gibson. And Mirotic subbed in for Doug McDermott. Freak in a 2-guard. Kevin Love out there with Channing Frye. Then there's Iman Shumpert. And it's Dellavedova in at the 1 spot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Here's Rose. Baseline J on the way. And the shot is good. Portis has got his second bucket of the game to go. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Bulls.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
And guys, the thing that jumps out at me is their block shots. I mean, they're playing up on the shooters tightly, and then they're sending them packing. I mean, putting those shots in reverse, all in a clear, good day's work.
And just a nice bucket there to really just sustain that lead.
Well, a few more possessions like that, and they'll do more than sustain the lead, Greg. I think they'll start to put this thing away by pulling away.
Freak passes to Dellavedova. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throw.
There's 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter. So for Chicago right now, at the 4, it's Gasol with Noah at the 5. Rose is the 1 with Butler as the 2. And it's McDermott in at the 3, the small forward.
That kind of power move has become a trademark of his.
Outside Butler. Floats one up and finished off by Noah.
And they're not finished just yet. They're going to make sure about this win.
Yeah, not taking any chances, Greg. This is how you close a game out. Textbook.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Outside Rose. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time GA this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out.
Congratulations.
The 2K Sports postgame.